Possible way.
Hey, it's an AOV.
Honey, you stood right by me, and that's how love is supposed to be. honey, you stood right by me, and that's how love is supposed to be.
Excuse me?
Stupid ass nigga, leave me the fuck alone. I got a man.
Bro, I ain't
I
trying
got
to be,
a man.
I ain't trying to be your man. I'm trying to tell you, you dropped your money.
Oh,
yeah.
So
You sorry. Get your money.
So sorry.
Get your little $10 and go ahead.
Doing all that $10.
Y'all need to be humble, bro. Y'all
Like I
think everybody's trying to holler at y'all.
I am humble, boo.
Anyway. Excuse me? Excuse me?
Stupid ass nigga, leave me the fuck alone. I got a man.
Bro, I ain't trying to be
I
your man. I'm trying to tell you, you dropped your money. You sorry. Get your money.
So sorry.
Get your little $10 and go ahead.
Doing all that $10.
Y'all need to be humble, bro. Y'all
Like
think
I
everybody's trying to holler at y'all.
I am humble, boo.
Anyway. Excuse me?
Stupid ass nigga.
Excuse me?
Stupid ass nigga, leave me the fuck alone. I got a man.
Bro, I ain't
I got a man.
If you want a life of purpose, begin by inverting the notion that everything happens for a reason. All your efforts, personal, professional, carnal, you must be willing to make the hard choices. Do the unpleasant things. Risk your most valuable assets. Because nothing worthwhile is ever achieved without sacrifice.
The tide is high, it's sink or swim.
Now that you're on the brink of greatness,
My only rival is within.
are there still limitations to what you'd be willing to sacrifice? In this case, a night alone with her husband. Would that be an acceptable condition of a firm offer to finance her company?
What do you really know about Anne Montgomery?
Things could get dangerous very quickly.
Things have always been dangerous. What is it that you imagine I did to him?
I made a mistake, but I do not deserve to lose everything.
Regret is all I felt since the moment we met.
How many more people need to be hurt before you get what you want?
You're more committed than you realize.
The worst kind of victim is the one that chooses to create another.
I am no one's victim. Are you absolutely certain this is the choice you want to make?
I'm not what you think I am.
Maybe not, but I'm beginning to see potential. True success comes at any cost.
My only rival is within.
Muller pipe me up for this one.
Left, right, yeah. Left, right, step, yeah. Left, right, yeah. 10 toes, left, right, step, right, yeah. Like Walk City, safe for playing with a bell, yeah. Cause I ain't playing fair, and I'ma take it there. I'm chopping off your hand before you can even touch a hair. I'm T-Rex stepping, I'm stepping with a whipping. I'm stepping with my rounds, ain't no squares in this section. I'm rolling with my dogs, all dogs go to heaven. Pray I don't have to bless them, hope I don't have to stretch them. I'm the biggest shark in the pond full of fish. See you later, alligator taking off with your bitch. Fly like a rocket, I'm in the cockpit, and all I see is green. Niggas ain't gon' stop shit. Hey, left, right, still. I'ma whoop your ass, let me take off my belt. Hey, left, right, yeah.
In the worst possible way.
Hey, is it AOV?
Honey, you stood right by me, and that's how love is supposed to be. in the worst possible way.
Hey, it's AOV.
Honey, you stood right by me, and that's how love is supposed to be.
Good evening, welcome, hello, how y'all doing today? We here, we in the studio, we in your face, in your ears, all of the above. I don't know how to start right now, but hey, hello, hello everybody. Y'all saw it in the video, I'm gonna rock it again.
Muller pipe me up for this one.
Left, right, yeah. Left, right, step, yeah. Left, right, yeah. 10 toes, left, right, step, right, yeah. Like Walk City, safe for playing with a bell, yeah. Cause I ain't playing fair, and I'ma take it there. I'm chopping off your hand before you can even touch a hair. I'm T-Rex stepping, I'm stepping with a whipping. I'm stepping with my rounds, ain't no squares in this section. I'm rolling with my dogs, all dogs go to heaven. Pray y'all don't have to bless them, hope I don't have to stretch them. I'm the biggest shark in the pond full of fish. See you later, alligator taking off with your bitch. Fly like a rocket, I'm in the cockpit, and all I see is green niggas ain't gon' stop shit. Hey, left, right, still. I'ma whoop your ass, let me take off my belt. Hey, left, right, yeah.
Just give you a heads up, that is Northside Quanta, and she will be checking in on Tuesday of the Mr. Chew Show. Just want to throw her in the mix real quick because up until Tuesday, I actually don't have any music that I'm going to be bringing to you. Um, it's going to be a little bit of a different flow after today. Of course, on tonight I do have Shamar Bracey of Race Face Studios, vfstudios.com. If you need that website, that is where you can find it at. And then, of course, Friday, we are saluting DJ Ice Tray from Jonesboro area as well. And then to Saturday, of course, you already know, you've seen the advertisement several times throughout this particular podcast about Lyrics to Show. We do start the industry mixer at 9 o'clock p.m. Ladies, you have 59 minutes to get here in order to get free admission. Show starts at 10 o'clock p.m. on Rumble. That's the only place that we can bring you that type of show. Exclusively on Rumble because we don't want any interruptions or anything like that. But I do want to say Monday when we come back on the Mr. Chew Show, we will be having Mayor Christopher Fofo Franklin on the show. Then you just witnessed Quanta Northside will be representing in the studio as well with her upcoming album track that she dropped off to me earlier today. And then next Wednesday, got Justine Ward coming in for R&B University on Wednesday night. Then Saturday, I got Blue Strip Flip representing Blytheville by way of Jonesboro, Arkansas, and we'll have a animation from him as soon as I get that new track in the email. I've been working on getting that, but hey, the easiest way for me to get that done is to have the artist send it to me so that you can have an opportunity to, get that sample, see exactly what's going on with their music as well. And also next Friday we have DJ Mix 10 coming in. It's gonna be it's gonna be just something. That's about the best I can say in regards to that part. But we go ahead and get all this lined up a little bit better, so I won't have all these y'all looking like you seeing doubles and all that in the video. But we here, and again, if you actually do want to go ahead and check out that whole lineup that I just had, I can keep going. Jay Parham coming up the week after that. Y'all check that out. It's definitely going to be. I think that's going to be one of my funniest shows that I've had thus far. Now, I need comedians. I want to go a little bit differently on the show as well. I do have a couple that I do plan to hit up, and if you have some friends, connects, or anything like that you need to get a little bit of exposure, definitely hit me up. I would love to have them a part of the show, have them on the Mr. Chu show, and I know I'm doing a lot of advertising in regards to that, but we start this thing up at 5 o'clock p.m. and we roll all the way until 9 o'clock. So definitely want to make sure that y'all get that out there, because y'all come here at 5, but starting at 3 o'clock p.m. Every day I get set and get ready for the Mr. Chu show. That way, when 4 o'clock come, I'll be already in the studio and everything lined up for Mother the Mister. 5 o'clock rock out. I'm already in the studio rocking it out for each and every one of you. Even though I do tend to time throw a few different videos up in there, and I don't get it quite in time whenever I get it out. But this is one of those videos. I know y'all saw it in the a little bit right before we were getting ready to start the countdown. It's in regards to how there's a lot of women out there that really think that every dude. I don't know. I love the fact that women be on the defense, but you ain't gotta be. I guess it's the same as with that pop the balloon thing. You ain't gotta be an asshole all the time to everybody just because you're not interested in a person, or just throw out you got a man and all that. I mean, hey, I love it when she tells somebody she got a man, she got a husband, she got somebody to take care of her. But she don't start. I've never seen her start the conversation with that. It's always leave me alone. Or I'm doing well. Go ahead on. Or then when it get too out of hand, then it's like, okay, look, I gone. But a lot of times, attitude can allow you to miss your blessings, and especially if you don't take the time to be patient and slow down and see what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this video again for y'all out there to watch, and I'm working on them. I did hit up our customer care because I do want to start adding videos directly on the screen. That's something that I just noticed the difference that I can do in these studios. So I did chop it up to the customer care a little bit later than I should have to be able to get them to add this feature to it. But I do have the video here for you. In fact, let me check just to make sure. So I just go right on back up in here, and we'll come right back to it. So I get back to the top there, and let's go.
Excuse me.
Stupid ass nigga, leave me the fuck alone. I got a man.
Bro, I ain't
I
trying
got
to
a
be.
man.
I ain't trying to be your man. I'm
got
trying,
a
I'm trying to tell you, you dropped your money. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so
Oh,
sorry.
you sorry. Get your
I'm
money.
so sorry.
Get your little $10 and go
Don't
ahead.
be doing all that $10.
Y'all need to be humble, bro. Y'all
Like I
think
said,
everybody's trying to holler at y'all.
I am humble, boo.
Anyway.
Or attitude saying when you find out you dropped that change on the ground. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you were not sorry. I mean, in fact, I just say, if you do something, just be, if anything, be apologetic, because you know you're not sorry. You meant exactly what you said when you told, and the way you did it, exactly how it was done with me. I don't know if she had a bad day. I don't know why it went that way. The dude right in front of him may have been throwing passes at it, but you never know who's watching. You never know what's going on. So you definitely have to take a moment to stop and pause and see what's really good. Allow them to rope to be able to. Because sometimes it do be some thirsty dudes over there. And the way she was dressed, that is, from conversation, that would seem like that was one of the days where she met dressed down, didn't want nobody to mess with her, and in and out. But yeah, that be the day really when y'all be looking at bed.
No, she wasn't dressed down. And two, 91.3%, you barely find decent men or bump into a decent person, for that matter, will say, hey, you drop your money. A lot of times they do just trying to sleep, though they shy. And the way I'm coming for her is she made an assumption. So she made an ass out of herself at that point. You should never, ever never make an assumption about anything or anyone. But come on now, fellas, 90% of the time y'all be trying to shoot y'all shot.
I give it that, but because why not? Just because a man trying to shoot a shot, I guess that's one to shoot them arrow back super hard so he knows not. And then also, that's a defense too.
She could have just simply ignored him, pick and choose the battles wisely.
She'd have ignored him, she'd have lost that money. I would have thought him out and picked it up.
It's a way she could have looked back and saw what he was going to say, gave him a minute to see it. She didn't even look back and say nothing. She just really assumed that he was going to try to holler at her. So she really just made herself look bad in that sense. So I don't think either one of them, he didn't do anything wrong, but you got to understand that majority of the time, most women be trying to holler at that chick, they holler at her.
Be happy, ladies, because there's going to be a time in your life when we all become ugly. There ain't going to be that many left on there to be. I remember back in the day, every man used to try to holler at men that did go out looking for somebody and ain't nobody there screaming. That'd be fun. Oh, and I'll just to throw this out, just to go on a whole nother tangent of topic real quick. Y'all, I know y'all saw that What If. I had an opportunity to watch the rest of the second half. The second episode. Oh, boy. And the funny part about it is, what if? Just to think about the movie. What if? The whole everything. What if? Oh, what if we didn't do it? Or what if we did do it? We did do it, but what if we? Boy, oh my God! It's like it's hell of it makes me hell of a drama. I definitely want to say that based on all the other stuff that has been going on in it, from the ex-girlfriend that he bumped into at the wedding, or excuse me, at the meeting. But it's like one of those. Which one really playing chess with checkers? Because if she told her not to bring her husband, and you are automatically thinking that this woman don't trust you, you're going to do things to test the situation out if she didn't trust you. Because it's like one of those, if the wife trusted the billionaire, the money woman, and didn't bring her husband, she would have never known anything about the girl that was there with that used to be with him.
She asked her not to bring it.
She asked her not to bring it. So that to me is like one of those. Now, really, how the hell you find it?
It was sarcasm.
What?
It was never. She never meant what she said. Think about it. See, I went a little farther than you have, but she said, I said, don't bring your husband, but it was in a sarcastic way because she already knew
that she was gonna bring
with her being resistant in the first place, she gonna do exactly the opposite. Now, if she had said, make sure you bring your husband, I want to see him again, she would have made him leave his ass to stay at home.
Right.
But
and that's why I said it depends on which one is really playing a better move, a better game of chess. Because if she knew that woman wasn't gonna trust her after that first night, she is gonna set certain traps, especially if she got the money for it. She's gonna do her research and know certain people. So she's gonna put them in place in order to see what's going to go down with it. And I feel that sarcastic in it because that's one of those. I want to see how you gonna take it. Are you really gonna trust me enough to not bring them?
But it's something he did in his past
that's
and
coming
that
back.
She know about.
That they.
The billionaire, like they said, she do her research on people's weaknesses and things that they come from. She already had the young man in mind because she had a whole wall of his career. Even when it plummeted after he was angry and they was labeling him as a monster. If you think about it, this woman already had a setup from the get-go. She knew the white business was struggling from the start. Like, somebody come up and offer you that kind of money out of nowhere in my bar, I'm gonna do my homework on you top to bottom. Like, okay, alright, I know you're a millionaire, but what's your angle? All money ain't good money. It's really a good movie to watch. It's a good series to tune in to check out because it really make you think.
Well, how far ahead is
Part on 3. I told you I wasn't watching it with you. You're gonna watch it on your own terms, and I'm gonna watch it on my own terms, and then we'll be able to come together on this podcast.
I missed already.
And speak about it. I told you that. I did. I said I don't want to watch it together because we're gonna end up talking about it right then and there. We may have some good points that we can share with everybody. So, see, I found another one too.
Another series?
Yeah, I'm looking at that one. It's it's deep. We'll probably roll a little bit of that in there tomorrow because I gotta catch him up on it and let him know what it is. It had you stuck like. Why can't you do that? Oh yeah. It's just these movies or these series that we be watching. You be thinking, oh, it's funny, oh, okay, but do we be telling a story? Do we be telling us what's really going on right up on our nose? I'm politics or something else. I tell you, politics is something else.
There's a movie called Wag the Dog. I bet y'all won't watch it. I bet you won't watch it.
I ain't never heard of that.
In the premise that went to war from a video that this man made of a war that never happened. Tonight, 7:30 p.m. is when we're going to be starting it up. 7 o'clock is when the industry mixer of the Missing Truth show starts up. Y'all make sure y'all in the building. If you got any artists, if you're in the area of Little Rock, or if you're in driving distance of Little Rock and you need a audio recording studio, definitely hit up my guy via musicstudio.com. He'll get you right. No competition out there in regards to audio recording currently. that is offered out there in the game. And I'm being biased right now too because I'm not in the game yet. I impeccable quality whenever the studio. And again, just to throw that out there and let you know, I guess that would make for a great segue for me to let you know that Echo Studios LLC is not a recording studio, but it's a production studio that has a variety of different things that we do offer for solutions of entertainment inside of the Delta. Whether you're just looking to be entertained, this is one of the productions that we run out of the studio, as well as the Mr. Chu Show. I just got through advertising that Smart will be on there tonight, 7 o'clock p.m., same as plug. And then also we do Lyrics to Show every Saturday. We do that online here inside the studio. And the industry mixer countdown for that starts at 9 o'clock p.m. And I repeat again, ladies, you have 59 minutes to get your Wahoo to 310 Cherry Street, Helena, West Helena, Arkansas. Just come and have a good time. Bring your vibes, bring some good vibes. You're definitely going to be getting some great music, good fun time. Hey, bring some cards, some dominoes or something like that with you too. After the show is over with at 11 o'clock, I'll jump on the table with you. We throw us some music on out there, and we just gonna have us what they would call a jolly good time out there. You know, networking and having a little bit of fun. And that's one of the things that I have decided to do for lyrics as well as have a little bit more fun for myself. You know, I won't say tough, you know, doing the music thing. I love it. It's my choice that I decided to do. But a lot of times people don't understand that the person that's behind most of the events don't really get an opportunity to enjoy those events because it's work behind it. So one of the things that I will be doing is after Lyrics to Show, finish broadcasting at 11 o'clock. Of course, you can get that live on Rumble as well from 10 to 11 p.m. I'm going to rock some music out there. iPad going to be right there with me. People walking around, we're going to turn that mug into a jukebox. You want to come get your karaoke song here, pull the song up. Let's rock with it. And I want to whoop some heads and dominoes or some spades or something. Bring your spade pot now. Come get that ass handed to you.
Nope. Thank God. I ain't playing no cards. Give me some Uno. I play Uno. Spade too complicated. I just will play solitary on my phone.
If you know how to play solitaire, you know how to play spades. It's the same.
I'm gonna let you whoop the head off somebody else again. I do not want to indulge.
I'm so cold with it. I'm smacking with you.
No.
And you don't even know how to play.
Right. So that's a great thing. Something I don't know how to do. So that means that you have to get you a partner. Make sure they know what they're doing. And y'all be badass. I'm gonna get your ass whooped. What do you say? Hand it to you.
I ain't gonna force you. Somebody's gonna get their ass whooped.
It's not a force. You asked me a question. I told you what I prefer. Or even if I knew how to play spades, I would prefer to play Uno.
Alright, but I'm saying had I continued at that, then it would have been more
of a force
as opposed to just leaving it alone, letting it be what it is. I catch some ass up in some Uno too. Hold up, do you play with the draw twos over the draw four, or I've heard somebody say something about you gotta put a draw four on top of a draw two or stack two draw fours or something like that.
I think everybody has initially made their own rules for Uno. I don't believe anybody has ever opened up the pack and actually read the instructions inside the Uno game.
Never heard you play.
You don't stack. You don't stack another draw on top of another draw.
Two up.
No, you wait your turn. You draw your cards, that's your turn. You don't get to pull that turn. You don't draw your cards and move on out the way. Let the next person go.
What about the reverse?
If somebody throw down their reverse and
stack it.
come back to you. No, that don't make sense. Why would you throw down all your reverse back to you, reverse back to me, reverse back to them, reverse?
Getting closer to Uno. I can see how they. Okay. Like if we got, they do that because it be like a lot of people want to play it instead of having a shitload of cards away. You know what? I got 3 of them, so that means reverse. Well, it's supposed to go that way, so the first one go that way, second one go that way, and third one go back that way. Okay, so we going that way. Boy, it's been a whole lot of debate and arguments after that new type of players that we been on school. Oh boy. Oh, what you mean? Skip. Okay, I've got 3 skips. That means it's my turn again. What you mean? Skip you. Back to me. Don't know how.
They got a system. They got something at Walmart where you don't have to do anything with the cards. It's just push a button and do everything for you.
What the hell?
They shoot the card out for you. Like whoever next, you push a button and the card come out and do the card. So
Okay, I can't. I'm lazy.
It's multiple ways that folks came up with it. Like I said, no one has actually opened up the instructions on Uno and actually read Uno, because if you did, look at it. I played Uno with my mom and dad one time. I had a whole deck in my hand.
Can you stack draw 4s and Uno? Progress or stacking Uno? Where you go? Okay, looks like I just got a song I've been looking for. Wait, no, I mean, can you stack draw 4 cards in Uno? According to Uno's rules, when a draw 4 card is put down, the next player must simply draw 4 cards and lose the turn. Duh, what, that ain't answer the question. It did say no.
It's telling you, read the ball.
The next player must draw 4 cards
and lose a turn. So if you go there and you play, you not losing a turn. You playing on the draw.
But
you gotta draw your cards.
If I got 2 draw 4 cards and I drop them, you're supposed to draw 8 and lose a turn. It must be jailhouse rules.
No, look, you ain't saying nothing different. You ain't say how many draw 4s you gonna put down. You said
2. I said I put down 2 draw 4 cards. That means you gotta draw 8 cards.
So were you asking me if you can stack your draw 4s, or if they can stack that draw 2 on top of your draw 4? What was the question initially?
Can I stack 2 draw? Can you stack 2 draw 4 cards?
I don't think you can do that. Everybody else.
Like now, the way you said it.
But it might depend on how many people you're playing with too. Because if it's just 2 of y'all, then yeah, you can eat their ass up. You gotta draw 4, 2 draw 4, 2 draw 2.
Like
you gotta skip in there. You gotta reverse. Like yeah.
Alright, but see, I was talking about like. Now I know you can stack like if I do a draw 4, boom, you skip the next person, and then draw 4 on the board, and that person's turn. Hell yeah, they can slap that draw 4 down on it and him. And now it's back my turn. But see, look, where you get the tricksters at, they'll be like this. Alright, I got 2 draw 4s. You got a draw 4, you got a draw 4, and I'm skipping both y'all, them over there.
That's why I think it's just best to play one deck of Uno cards. So you'll have one of each card, and you won't have like 2, 3 decks.
I'll be having a double stack Uno card, triple stack and shit.
4 draw 4s don't come in no pack of Uno. You just get 2.
Well, it's been wild now. I'll be on them dominoes, dog. Okay, that was my inner
I like dominoes.
You ever play team?
Only with my dad. I think he more or less enjoyed telling me, don't tap on y'all, do what you need.
Well, that ain't no team, man. You were tapping that ass.
Teach me how to play, man.
Okay, I feel that.
I just wasn't ever good at keeping with my money and my points, as they would say. So teach me how to do that for me.
I'm gonna throw a pundit that out there. I mentioned this pundit that on Facebook. A microphone is more powerful than a gun. What y'all think about that out there, world?
A microphone is more powerful than a gun.
Yep. A gun really will empower the person that has it behind. A microphone can empower plenty. Or kill plenty. That's the wrong person to get that mic. Kill them all! Button push. We gone. God damn. Out of there. No love. No rap. I think I added one.
Well, if y'all holler at my uncle, Liam Neeson. Yeah, that's my uncle. On my mama's side. On the light skin side. Liam Neeson. I'd say guns powerful because he can move fast in his movies. If you don't watch good action movies, then you don't know who my uncle is. He been in the room with somebody that had a microphone and.
But he's most dangerous when he's using the microphone.
I ain't never seen him use.
Now I ain't talking about beating nobody's ass with the microphone. It's not things that can be done.
That's initially because you can launch it. It's a lot you
Yeah,
can do with a microphone. Now if you just stand there and wrap that cord around you so fast you kill 2 or 3 people with the other part of it.
Right.
You know, it's lots of power behind that microphone. Because that bullet don't got no name on it. You can go and get, you can shoot out, you can shout out anybody you want to shout out with that microphone. Any and everybody that you coming for.
That's the video. That's the intro. Okay, that's what it is. Nah, they don't need to see that. Right now, they need to. You got to add another video. This one is a little bit more into politics. This one is talking about. Let me see about. Let me see. Y'all need that up real quick while it's low. I know it's gonna start playing soon. But this is talking about how they always talk about the black and brown connection, black and brown people and all that. Well, they're talking about how this pretty much the Hispanic community and the Asian communities have teamed up with each other because of what's going on with reparations in California. California is supposed to be the first state that's supposed to be paying out reparations. And I guess that would that, in my opinion, would it make sense for it really to start out there in California because one, California was right now one of the richest states that's in the union. And after Jim Crow laws, after slavery ended and during Jim Crow era in the Dirty South, most of us down here went to California or up north to places like Chicago and Detroit. So if you have a place that most of the people left, I mean, it would make no sense to pay people down here for to start here in this region when most of the people who will benefit from it aren't even still here. They were ran off. So I would think that it's a good idea. I I'm not sure how they can go ahead and make it happen.
Representative Kate Sanchez out of California, who is a Republican, wants everybody to know that she was one of the only assembly people to go against the recommendations of the reparations committee that would give black Californians who are descendants of slavery some money or land or whatever it is. Now, specifically, she went on Twitter and she said this. Breaking news. A key committee just approved a hashtag California legislating bill to help distribute reparations that could total $800 billion. I was the only member to raise concerns. Why should California taxpayers foot the bill when none of us had anything to do with this? Ridiculous. Now, I want y'all to hear from her own mouth what she said. Check it out.
Economists, consultants from the task force reported the total amount could be as much as $800 billion. $800 billion. That's 2.5 times the size of our entire state budget. To pay for that, you'd need a major tax hike, unlike anything this state has ever seen before. I recognize and acknowledge the painful part of our history. The pains of our past should not be paid by the people of today. The majority of our state is Latino and Asian, making up 55% of our population. Most of them, like me, are first, second, or third generation immigrants who had nothing to do with slavery, discrimination, Jim Crow laws. Nothing. It is fundamentally unfair to force these people to pay for this, and because of that, I will be opposing today.
So as you heard her talk about, why should they have to pay? Now, when she says they, she was talking about the Asians and Hispanic community, talking about they make up about 55% of the California population. She also cited that some of us are first, second, and third generation immigrants, and it has nothing to do with us. And so she is going to vote against it. It sounds like, she has, because it passed from a 30-7 vote there at the state senate in California. But I want y'all to recognize a few things. For one, she has joined a coalition from her own mouth with that of the Asian community. It says that we do not want to be held responsible. Who else does that sound like? It sounds like Joe Biden, huh? I'll be damned if I'm made to feel responsible. Something my ancestor did 300 years ago. They all sound alike. Now, again, she's a Republican. She's a Latina, a white passing one, if you ask me. But anyway, so they don't want to be on the hook for that. They weren't here. And that's the other thing. Well, if you wasn't here, then shut your mouth. It ain't got nothing to do with you. How you going to talk about we first, second, and third generation and then come over here and try to tell people what they should accept and what they should pay for? Just go sit down somewhere and mind your business. And don't you ever forget, Miss Sanchez, that you and your
I want to jump in and real quick just to let you know, y'all, that again, all in politics. And you also have to understand that's one of the reasons too why it's a shock that California itself is one of the first states that will allow for it, based on the Hispanic community being as much as it, or as great or as big as it is. But also you have to understand too, if it is allowed from a certain party to open the borders and let the borders, it's kind of like we open up our front door and let anybody walk in our front door. Don't vet them, don't do nothing about it, don't say nothing. Eventually those people who you let in your front door are going to start looking for keys so that they can lock the door and have more control of that house. So the things that happen to get to that house, they don't care of who built the house, who put that foundation on. What they're looking at right now is we here, we ready to eat. We don't have nothing to do with that. And every time it comes up, it's a problem. Like not just Joe Biden, but Kamala Harris as well. And there was a video, and maybe I will put that up tomorrow or something on the show. There was a video of Steve Harvey pretty much fussing at people for asking him during his interview with the vice president to ask her what is some of her agenda for black people. And Steve pretty much just went off on people for asking him that question. He said that he's not going to go and ask that. He needs to ask her easy questions so that they can have an alley hoop and come out and dunk it. So stop asking what they're going to do for black people, because it's going to take more than just black people to get them in the office. So shouldn't have to even. I mean, he could even ask not what you're only going to do if there's an agenda. He could have asked a simple question like, well, are you going to do anything for black people? Open-ended question. Not saying only for black people, but what would you do for them? And so, understand, and they all point out that she is a Republican and she is a Latino, but you also have to look at whether she was a Republican or Democrat. There's one common thing in that, and it ain't on the black team.
People over there due to the hard work, blood, sweat, and tears of black Americans. See, what y'all like to do is use the blueprint of black people and then go help yourself and then turn around and thumb your nose at black people. That money is owed to us. Now, I know a lot of people talk about California was not a slave state, but it sure had a lot to do with accepting slavery. Y'all go look it up. And not only just slavery, but the Jim Crow and a whole host of things that are still going on over there in California. So a lot of times you hear some of our people talk about this black and brown coalition. That does not exist. They've said it many times. They do not want to join anything with us. The only thing anybody else outside of the black community, I'm going to say black American community, is interested in doing is plagiarizing everything from us and then passing it off as their own, and then have the nerve to talk about we don't want y'all to have what is due you. Does she have that same sentiment about her homies that's coming over here when they ain't supposed to be here? Especially in California, they're going to spend $2.6 billion a year to help immigrants who do not have health care. No matter what they need, they're going to get that. But there's black homeless people over there. In fact, black people make up the most homeless population, not just in California, but in the United States of America. But her people coming over here and getting all that there is to get, but she don't want us to have what has not been paid to our ancestors and paid to even some of our people that are.
Now she's speaking something real on that, you know. When you speak about someone paying for things that they had nothing to do with, you know, we're in a day and age now that these immigrants coming over, their friends, our friends, whoever, they're not from here. And for them not to be from here, we got to foot that bill when it comes to health care. We have to foot that bill when it comes to everything that is being spent on immigration, period. So for immigrant to come here and Congress to spend all this money on it, first thing that should tell you is who Congress really got their eyes on. And if we have a whole lot of us that are in the streets, homeless, and we can't get money, now you got people that's coming from across the borders. And one key thing that was said, and I'm gonna go back into it. We're Americans, so other people outside of America not gonna care what Americans do to other Americans. But when they come over here as an immigrant, they got nations already on their back. So the moment they're going to take care of those other nations. And that's my point.
Now, you feel like you should be the spokesperson, the gatekeeper of the funds and everything else that is due to us? So we need to be very careful. And the other thing about that is some of that is our fault. Because we so quick to invite everybody to the cookout. Oh, you cool with me and this, that, and the other. And the other reason why it's our fault, because we lace up our bootstraps and we go romping and stomping to help everybody else put out their burning building while ours is still on fire. We need to stop doing that. We don't owe them anything. We need to take care of ourselves first. Even the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, listen, even our brothers and sisters in Africa, we see y'all, but black Americans, we got to take care of us first because nobody is coming to help us. As he also said, nobody in that White House is going to help black people. So I want y'all to pay attention to how they move and how they are moving. She has said it out of her own mouth that Asians and Hispanics have joined the coalition to say we don't think black people should get reparations even though their ancestors endured the most horrific thing done to man. Now listen, because I know when I say that, there's a lot of people saying, well, what about us? What about our community, things we went through? Listen, y'all go take care of that. We're not saying that that does not count. But I guarantee you, you will never find anything that compares to what black Americans went through the institution of slavery, Jim Crow, and even the stuff we're going through now. Nobody else on the planet will be able to hold a candle to that. But I want y'all to pay attention to how they talk. And the other thing is this, our Congressional Black Caucus, we're going to say so-called, right? Go look up their mission statement. It talks about helping black people and other marginalized groups of people. And then after you go look at theirs, I want y'all to go look at the other caucuses, the Asian, Hispanic, and all the other ones. And their mission statement is going to talk about their people and their people only. So it's our people, our Congressional Black Caucus that's running around talking, helping everybody else. And they're not just talking about helping everybody else. We see them talking about helping everybody else while they leave black Americans in the dust. So stop voting for them too. But I wanted y'all to see that because she's not even unapologetic about it. Now, I know black people make up about 6% in California, but there's still enough black people to strike a mighty blow. Because don't you ever forget these Democrats, and I know she's Republican, but the Republicans are starting to court black voters now. They still need black people. They still need us. So if y'all live in her district, y'all need to really think about getting her up out of office because she don't love black people. And that's okay. We don't care that you don't love us, but don't hate on us about getting what's coming to us.
I hope y'all paid very, very, very close attention to the last of that when she did say that she looked at all the mission statements. The mission statements are very important. The mission statement of Arkansas State, hell no. The mission statement of Echo Studios is transforming dreams into reality. The mission statement of the Black Caucus is to take care of every other race but ours, while every other coalition of racist coalition is speaking and making demands for their own. And you wonder why we won't get anything of our own. Well, enough of that. Enough politicking. Tommy, T-Man, appreciate you for being in the Rumble Room. Thank you for that shout out. Go ahead and give that shout out to us. T-Style Rap 870 said, shout out to the greatest duo in Eastern Arkansas. Salute, salute. We working on that. We working on that. We are definitely working on that. So y'all can know what we have going on and going down. But did you want to say anything on that?
No politics.
Y'all know what time it is. 10 minutes starts now.